The good book says, can two walk unless they agree? Now, that is a very short phrase, but the meaning is so deep, is so wide, and it is practical and applicable. If you apply it to your marriage, can two people walk, or even work, practically do something together unless they agree? Can you even move to the next level if you don't agree? Imagine you want to buy a couch and you want the red one. The other person wants the green one. If you don't agree, are you going to leave the store with any couches? So that is life. If you're going to a particular destination and you want to drag someone who doesn't want to go along, how easy will it be to get that person to follow you if they don't want to go? That's why it is important to know the value of commitment, agreement, and total devotion. If someone is not committed to you, marriage will be hell. Even good marriages suffer. But the oil that lubricates the wheel is always the thought of commitment and devotion. That simply means there's no relationship without compromise and commitment. If someone has not decided that come rain, come shine, they're going to be there with you, you're never going to be together. Because the slightest thing can make them run away from you. Also, if someone, like people of this age now, the woke ones, the people who just cannot take the slightest, they cannot tolerate anything that is not going their way. It makes it difficult for them to have good relationships. And you find people crying morning and night about, oh, my heart was broken. Oh, this person left me. Oh, this person did this. It's because now we have relationships where people are just about getting what they actually want. Everybody has a pre-planned list that this is what I'm expecting and this is what I'm getting. If I'm not getting it, I'm out. So it's like they have a particular manual they want to follow for marriage. They have a particular manual they want to follow for relationships. And it's in their mind. But they may not even have the same manual. The partner also has another manual. So if the manuals are not alike, if they don't work together, of course, you keep jumping from one person to the other. Like, this person is not good enough. This person is not good enough. This person is also not good enough. And I've seen people who broke up relationships just because I don't like the way he eats. He eats like a dog. I don't like the way she talks. She talks like... I don't like the way she arranges her things. She's so untidy. I'm not saying you should tolerate or take whatever you don't really like. But I'm just pointing out that some things can be learned. Some things can be changed. With love and tolerance, some things can actually be corrected. Some attitude, some character or characteristic, or some habits can be corrected if you actually communicate with this person and you let them know that even though you don't like what they are doing, you are committed to loving them. You're committed to making the effort to let them see why they should change. If both of you are on this page of, can I teach you a little bit, or can I also teach you a little bit, you're likely going to succeed. You're going to go forward. It will not be that every time you see something that is wrong, you're out. Every little time you see something that is not really going your way, you jump. you just find out that you keep jumping from one person to the other because nobody is perfect. The next person may even be worse. You leave someone because of the way he eats, and then you meet someone who snores. You leave someone who snores, and then you meet someone who is dirty. You leave someone who is dirty, and you go to a clean freak who cannot even let you have the slightest space. Relationships, marriages are not to be played with. And that is why people who got married like many years ago and are still married will only tell you it is all about sacrifice, tolerance, and commitment. So if you don't have these three in your kitty, you have no business getting married. Because the moment you are triggered and you make that decision of being woke, that no, this is what I'm sticking with and this is what I'm getting, you're going to be single for a long time. Get used to it. And it's nobody's fault. Nobody is cursing you. Nobody is making it your way. It is your decision. It is you who decided this is what I want. And for those who also say, I can't date someone because they are not rich enough. Well, I'll just drop this. The fact that he is rich today or she is well-to-do today does not mean that's how they're going to be for the rest of their life. The fact that that person is good-looking today and some beautiful, you don't know what the future has for them. There's so many people who life happens to, and it's normal. You start out well, you're doing good, a little accident can make a lot of difference. We don't pray for accidents, we don't pray for problems, we don't pray for things that will happen and change the course of life, but it happens. So keep your mind open. Keep your heart pure that I'm going to do my best, but I'm also going to pray for the best. That is where to walk as a couple or to walk as a couple, prayer, commitment, and devotion to each other is very important. Keep praying for the best, keep working for the best, and keep both of yourselves in mind, because both of you are not perfect. And for two to work together, they have to agree. I'll see you around.